Greetings. Welcome to video lecture on Analog Circuits 1. Today we discuss mass action law and conductivity in semiconductors. Objective: this lecture will develop students' knowledge on mass action law and conductivity in semiconductors. Mass action law statement. It states that the product of number of electrons in the conduction band and the number of holes in the valency band is a constant at a fixed temperature, and it is independent of amount of donor and acceptor impurities added. That is, the product of number of electrons and the number of holes is a constant. Mass action law in intrinsic semiconductors. In intrinsic semiconductors, the electrons and holes are generated in pair, means the number of electrons is equal to the number of holes, that is equal to the intrinsic carrier concentration in intrinsic semiconductors. Now, the mass action law can be represented mathematically as it is the product of number of electrons in the conduction band and the number of holes in the valency band. It is equal to Ni square. It is again a constant where Ni is the intrinsic carrier concentration, N number of electrons in the conduction band, P number of holes in the valency band. Mass action law in extrinsic semiconductors. In n-type material, the majority charge carriers are electrons represented by Nn, depends on number of donor atoms, and minority charge carriers are holes represented by Pn, and here Nd is very much greater than Pn, given by equation number 3. Mathematically, mass action law can be represented as N into P is equal to Ni square. Here it is a n-type material, that is by Nn Pn. Let it be equation number 4. Nn can be replaced by Nd, that is number of donor atoms, into Pn is equal to Ni square. Now from this, the minority charge carriers in n-type material can be calculated based on this formula. Pn is equal to Ni square by Nd, where Nn number of electrons in conduction band, Pn number of holes in valency band, Ni intrinsic carrier concentration. In p-type material, majority charge carriers are holes represented by Pp, and these are depending upon number of acceptor atoms. Minority charge carriers are electrons represented by Np, where Na is very much greater than Np. Mathematically, mass action law for p-type material can be written as N into P is equal to Ni square. Here it is a p-type material, that is by subscript P. Now, in p-type material, Pp is replaced by Na. Now it becomes Np into Na is equal to Ni square. Now from this, the minority charge carriers in p-type material can be calculated based on this formula, that is Np is equal to Ni square by Na, where in p-type material Np is the number of electrons in the conduction band, Pp number of holes in the valency band, Ni intrinsic carrier concentration. Conductivity in semiconductors. The general equation for conductivity is given as sigma is equal to Nq mu n plus P Q mu P, where mu n is the electron mobility, mu p is the hole mobility. Conductivity in intrinsic semiconductors. In intrinsic semiconductors, the number of electrons is equal to the number of holes can be equivalent to the intrinsic carrier concentration. Now, from equation number 11, the conductivity in intrinsic semiconductors can be written as Ni mu n plus mu p into Q, given by equation number 12. Now resistivity, it is the reciprocal of the conductivity given in equation number 13. Conductivity units are mhos per meter or Siemens per meter. Resistivity ohm meter. Electron mobility centimeter square per volt second. Hole mobility centimeter square per volt second. Q charge of electron. Conductivity in extrinsic semiconductors. For n-type material, electrons are majority charge carriers. By neglecting the minority charge carriers, the conductivity sigma is equal to Nd Q mu n, given by equation number 14. The resistivity is the reciprocal of the conductivity. Now from equation number 15, the number of donor atoms can be given by equation number 6, that is Nd is equal to 1 by rho mu n Q. This equation is useful in solving gate problems. In p-type material, holes are the majority charge carriers. Neglecting the minority charge carriers in p-type material, the conductivity sigma is equal to Na Q mu p, given by equation 17. The reciprocal of the conductivity is resistivity. Rho is equal to 1 by Na mu p Q. From equation number 18, we can determine the majority charge carriers in p-type material. Na is equal to 1 by rho mu p Q, given by equation number 19. This equation is useful in solving gate problems. Summary: mass action law, conductivity. Now you should be able to explain mass action law and conductivity in semiconductors. Thank you. We will meet with the next lecture.